Welcome Millhouse family. I'm going to take you through this week's meal. This week we are doing a preview meal of a restaurant that's going to be opening soon called Tossed. That will be a drive-through salad and bowl, really healthy options. So you get to try the bowl this week. It's going to be sofrito brown rice with a harissa and balsamic marinated chicken. It's going to have avocado. It will have a charred corn relish as well as some pickled red onion, some tomatoes, Feta cheese, and a chimichurri sauce. And then on the side, we're going to be doing some charred Brussels sprouts with pickled apricots and some pistachio. Let's get started. For our bowl, we've got all of our components here ready to go. I have heated the rice in the microwave so it's nice and warm. You can also warm up, the chicken that same way if you'd like. We'll go ahead and start to assemble our bowl. So first thing I'm going to do is get some rice down. You don't have to use all the rice if you don't want. You can certainly save some for another time. So we make a nice base with the rice. We're going to add avocado. I like to just cut around the pit in half and then just twist the avocado open. Give it a little whack to get the seed out. And then usually I will just cut it inside the skin itself. Just do a quick dice. And then just use a spoon to scrape that out. And the other half. We'll also do, so the tomatoes will stay better whole. So we'll just do a little cut real quick. Just in half. And then we'll put the tomatoes on the other side. And we also have our chicken. Excuse me. This we'll put down the center. Nice. And then we have our corn relish. This will add some nice moisture, some tartness. We're gonna add that right next to the chicken. And then pickled onions. And then we've got our feta cheese, which we'll do a couple lines next to our chicken and our corn. Last but not least, we've got the chimichurri sauce. So fresh parsley and cilantro, vinegar, cumin, paprika. We're gonna just drizzle that around. You can have a little bit left too for the table, for people to add on top. There we have our brown rice and harissa marinated chicken bowl with avocado, tomato, pickled onion, tomato corn relish, chimichurri, and feta cheese. For our Brussels sprouts, I have a nonstick pan over a medium-high to high heat. We're gonna add a little bit of oil to that. We want it to be nice and warm when it starts cooking. We're gonna add our Brussels sprouts and then we're gonna stir them a little and then we're gonna leave them alone. So the Brussels sprouts have been blanched in water, so they're partially cooked. We want to give just a little bit of salt and pepper. And we want to get some color on them, so we're just going to let them cook at this heat level without tossing them or turning them until they start to develop a little bit of color. We'll come back and check in just a minute. Okay, the Brussels sprouts have been cooking for a couple minutes. I can tell they're starting to develop some color around the edges. We're going to give them a quick toss. I'm seeing some color, which is great. It's going to develop some great flavor. We're going to let these go for one more minute, and we'll go ahead and get them plated up. Okay, for our Brussels sprouts, we're going to take our pistachios. We're going to give them a little light crush. It helps make them a little bit easier to eat. Get some bits and pieces in there. So any kind of pan with a flat bottom works great. And put those back in. Our Brussels sprouts, which are still sizzling, at our bowl. We're going to add our pickled apricots to that. You may not need all of them. Give that a toss. That'll add some nice acidity and brightness to the Brussels sprouts. Just toss that a few times to mix that in. And then we'll go ahead and get these in our bowl. Okay, so then we've got our Brussels sprouts. We're going to top it with a little bit of our pistachio. And we are set with our charred Brussels sprouts with pickled apricots and pistachios.